Hey guys, just a heads up, although this is supposed to be a comedic video, some of the topics discussed might be kinda gross, so just beware. Anyways, enjoy the video! Hi everybody, my name is Leo Hashi and welcome to a brand new video. Now, I would say that I'm a pretty big fan of anime. You know, being born a Japanese-American child, I was watching shows like Anpanman and Doraemon while my peers were watching SpongeBob, which gives me a lot of FOMO because now I just don't understand a lot of the SpongeBob references they make, but it's fine. Years ago, anime was something that was considered cringe, and anime fans did not have a good rep. Nowadays, especially after quarantine, it's considered kinda cool to watch anime, at least much more than before. However, as an anime fan myself, there are some things about anime and its fans that kind of make me feel ashamed to admit that I'm actually a fan. So yeah, today here are some things that I hate about anime. Just to preface this video is pretty much just my opinions, so feel free to agree or disagree, even though some of these things, if you kind of disagree with me, I don't know how I'd feel, but whatever, it's fine. So anyways, let's move on to the first thing that I just don't like about anime, which is fan service. Now, what is fan service exactly? If you're watching this, you probably already know what it is, but pretty much it's just very random and unneeded inserts of stuff like booba and ass. I don't know if I have to censor these things. Now, let's not pretend to not know why fan service exists. We all know why this exists. Money. I hate to admit this, okay, but whoever came up with the math formula of anime boobs plus anime ass equals profit, kind of a marketing genius. I suck at algebra, but even I can understand that equation. However, that does not mean I have to like this part of anime. I feel like fan service is a big part of why people think anime fans are just absolute degenerates, slobbering all over their screen like and also they just don't believe in showers, like showers are some kind of mythological creature to be like believed in or not, instead of something that everyone should just be taking. Deodorant? What is deodorant? Is that a legendary Pokemon? You know, some arcs and episodes of anime I feel like only really exist to serve as fan service. Like, I've never seen a beach episode where there's not an unnecessary shot of a pair of watermelons just in my face. Fan service is why I couldn't get past the first episode of an older, pretty popular anime called Kill la Kill. It was actually really popular at the time it was released, but I just could not finish it because when the main character transforms into like whatever cool armor she uses to fight the enemies, all I could notice was her fucking undertitties just like flailing around like fucking jello. It's like the most distracting thing because it's literally swinging around like a fucking like one of those flailing arm toys thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just unbelievable.
Actually, flailing underboob is important to the plot point in this arc because it actually changes the course of the story. Because when the underboob
sometimes it just feels so stupid and unnecessary that I just can't take the show seriously anymore. Of course, not all anime is like this, but this phenomenon is so common, I just feel like it just affects the overall image of anime. And going off of this topic, another thing that makes me go, why? Some fan service just goes way overboard sometimes and gives characters like literally galaxy-sized titties. Like some of these motherfuckers got literal Milky Ways hanging off their chests. Okay, that was fucking bad. But also, like, you know what I'm talking about. One Piece? Bro, I swear the women in One Piece are being fed like the booba fruit or something. I don't know. Anyways, I've talked about boobs for way longer than I would like to, so let's move on to the next thing. Pervy comic relief characters. Now, this is another common trope that I don't understand why it keeps happening. Many shows have a supposed comic relief character who's actually just a disgusting pervert. Let's be real. No one would like these people if they were real people in real life, right? Grape boy from My Hero.
How could this happen? Two birds with one stone. I'm a genius. You are the worst.
I actually think that young grape boy right here single-handedly makes the show My Hero Academia worse just by existing.
Hey, come on in, girls. I've got so much to show you.
Like, I've seen people say, oh yeah, his character development's a little interesting. But to be honest, I don't really care because A, there's like more interesting characters in that show anyways, and B, he's just fucking disgusting. Like, you cannot watch My Hero and then tell me that Great Boy is my favorite character. That is someone that I would Sonic the Hedgehog speed run away from. Bro's out here actively like harassing people. Because these are like fiction characters, I think it's a little easier to kind of look past this stuff as like a hee hoo hoo like quirky behavior type thing. But let's be real, if Sanji existed in real life, people would avoid him with like a Grand Line sized pole. I kind of don't like this because this whole trope, it makes it more difficult for me to like a character who's otherwise actually like pretty cool. I don't know, my Naruto knowledge is pretty limited, but Jiraiya is a character where I'm like, for the most part, I thought he was pretty cool, but at the same time, he's also kind of a creep, so it's like, it's hard for me to just proudly say, oh yeah, Jiraiya's my homie, you know? I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but it's just something I don't really like. It does become a massive turnoff for me at some point when characters are nosebleeding literal gallons of blood. I would say even Niagara Falls levels of blood over a pair of fat on a character's chest. Like, okay, we get it. Anyways, let's just move on to the next thing. I don't even know what to call this one, but I'm just gonna call it sibling love. This is in reference to romance anime, but the people falling in love are actually family members. I can't believe I said this sentence out loud, but that is a thing. Woo woo! We in Alabama! So there are literal animes where the whole stories are about the romantic love between a brother and a sister. Just like, why? I don't know who's writing this. I don't know who the audience is supposed to be. Bro, I just don't understand the entire point of this entire subgenre of anime. Let me tell you a little bit of a story, okay? This is a little bit of a confession. There's a show called Oreimo, which stands for Ore no imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai, which in English it means there's no way my sister is this cute. This anime came out in like 2010. I watched it back when I was like 10 years old or something around. Well, me at 10 years old, I didn't really understand the taboo of, family members in love. So I watched the show, the entire thing, not knowing what was actually happening, not really thinking about what was actually happening, and I finished it. And my 10-year-old brain was like, oh, a guy and a girl are falling in love with each other, and that's cool. I like this. This is, wholesome or whatever. And a few years later, the reality just hits me like a fucking truck, and I isekai into a world where I realized that this is kind of disgusting. It just hit me like, oh, right, they were siblings. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. Like, the show literally ends with the wedding scene. Like, the siblings are in wedding clothing at a church. And they fucking kiss! Why? Okay, just to clarify, they don't actually get married in the end. They go back to being normal siblings or whatever. But at the same time, who gives a shit? Because this entire show was about them falling in love anyway. Yeah, no, I fucking hate this show, and I hate this entire subgenre of anime. My 10-year-old dumbass self ate it up as if there was nothing wrong. I want my innocence back. Anyways, let's move on to the last topic. One of the things that genuinely make me go, wow, like, I wish I wasn't in the same vicinity as people like this. Oh god, I didn't even want to talk about this. The concept of 1,000-year-old lollies. This is truly the peak of why people think anime fans are just degenerates. I don't even want to go into this one too deeply because we all know it's just disgusting, right? Like, I don't even think I have to go too deep into this for you to know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep this brief because I don't want to go into a whole thing. But I'm just going to say, just because a character designed to look like a child is actually 1,000 years old does not make it okay to lewd them. I don't know why animes keep making characters like this, but man, it's just like, people are gonna eat that shit up. I'm gonna end this part soon because I really don't like this topic, but this is truly one of the things that gives anime a bad look overall. These are people that I don't want to be grouped with, but sometimes it just happens because, anime. I'm done. I'm not talking about this anymore. Anyways, do you want to watch an anime without any of these things, but only quality story and good character development? Well, then check out my homemade anime, Is It Wrong to Dab in Front of My Enemy? You can watch all the episodes right on this channel for free. You can just check it out in the description below. What a horrible segue into a horrible show. Anyways, that's it for today. That was just some of the few things that I just really don't like about anime. Is there anything that you particularly just don't like about anime in general? I'm curious to hear your opinions, so please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video that I decide to make. Peace out. そして僕の愛したもの